What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of the LAM. Getting awfully close to that 10th episode, which I'm excited for. How you guys feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How about you?
Bro, I am feeling phenomenal. I don't know. Yeah, feeling good.
Glad we're all in a great mood today.
Yeah, I mean, I can like smell spring break a little bit too.
Dude,
feeling good.
It's the 60-degree weather, man.
Yeah.
When Buffalo finally, like, it's still gray here, but when it finally at least warms up a little bit, it's like relief.
I'm just glad I don't got to wear a coat outside,
Yeah,
honestly.
dude,
that's my favorite part.
A warm breeze. That's
I know.
nice.
Because I've just definitely been in the middle of like, okay, I'm pretty sweaty, but it's freezing out. Then you get inside and it's like, I'm still kind of sweaty because the heat's blasting in the classroom. But we're not here to talk about the weather, although it was nice. The Sabres are on a roll. 7 games straight they have won. And we are excited, as well as the whole city of Buffalo. How are you guys feeling about this game?
Are we talking the whole week, or are we just talking Sunday's game?
All right, I guess we'll start with, I'm not going to call it a game, the fight.
The fight.
This was a fight card that we saw on Sunday when Tampa Bay and the Sabres squared off.
Well, in the Vegas game, I think we talked about it a little bit last week, how they were playing Vegas that night. They beat Vegas.
Yeah.
Jack Eichel got booed, so you got what you wanted.
Exactly,
Every
bro.
second.
Thank God.
And then
People don't forget. People didn't forget. It isn't revisionary history. People remember.
And then they beat Pittsburgh, beat Nashville, and then we got, as Matt calls it, the fight on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you said last episode this was the biggest Sabres game in a decade. I think you might have been
Yeah,
right.
in terms of what it meant, I mean, we knew that Tampa was our, brick wall, and we tore that down.
I mean, yeah, no. So I saw a lot of this stuff, and it was like, this probably was the greatest Sabres game in all of history. Like probably franchise history. Like, honestly, it is essentially the catalyst or like the ending. Like, imagine the Buffalo Sabres as a story, and like the drought was this 14, 15-year period of not making the playoffs and stuff, and that was like, this was the final resolution. This fight, us beating Tampa, us taking number 1, us finally back to being a hockey town. Like, the stadium was rocking. There was plenty of fights. We're back to being livid on Twitter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this was the Sabres story, and then honestly, done not to get like even more sappy, but like a Buffalo story of, we've been underdogs all this time. Then we fought, we got scrappy, and now we're finally on top again. So that's why, I mean, it's just, man.
Yeah. So
I love this
first
stuff.
place in the Atlantic now with 39-19 record. And over the past 2 meetings with Tampa, we've outscored them 13-10. So it's a matchup that we would like to see a 7-game series of, and that's for sure.
It seems like it's going to be round 2. Round two of the playoffs. So that's going to be.
That's going to be a hot ticket.
I still can't believe that we're going to be in the playoffs, but like it's looking like we will, as long as
We have a higher
I don't
chance.
want to say it yet. But
We have a better chance to win the cup than we do not to make the playoffs.
When's the last time the Sabres made the playoffs?
like
26
or 7.
No, I think it was.
Or wait, no, that was the last time we were, like,
09,
Atlantic
like
champions.
11. I want
I
to
think
say.
Atlantic champions was like 06.
Well, we can
07.
just do 15 years from now. Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I saw a stat that this is this late in the season, this is the first time they've been in first in the Atlantic in, I think, like 16 years.
Probably, honestly.
That's
2011 with Lindy, honestly, too.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I think the Sabres have just been so bad. I was like wasn't really familiar that we were even in the Atlantic because like it didn't even matter what division we were in for the past half of my life. So
Yeah, no.
we just suck. So it's like
You
we're just
ju-
at
you
the
just-
bottom of the league.
Yeah,
It
you just
doesn't
see them
matter
at the
what division
bottom,
we're
and you're
in.
like,
But yes, the Atlantic Division.
Have you guys
First
seen
place.
that tweet from 2018? And it was like
Yes.
the guy
Yeah,
was like,
thank you for bringing that up.
Sabres are going to win the Stanley Cup in 2026. Bills are going to win in 2027.
Yes, thank you for bringing that
They're going to
up.
win the Super
That
Bowl in
is-
2027. He was like, yeah, my buddy just called me. He said he's a prophet. Tweet was made in
I mean,
2018.
I believe it, man.
Dude, definitely fake, but you see like those every year, especially around the
Yeah.
Super Bowl season when like it's like the random fake tweet from like 2016 and it has like all the right Super Bowl winners and
Yeah.
it's like this year's upcoming Super Bowl. It also pops up in like week 7 of the NFL season for some reason. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, I always be
wouldn't that be
serious.
something, though?
Honestly,
That would be insane.
I was thinking about it, like, I don't know what my reaction would be to if like the Sabres won the Stanley Cup because it's not like a highly anticipated thing.
Yeah.
Like the Bills, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for a Super Bowl. the Sabres kind of have like this lightning in a bottle, like, you know what I mean? Like Team of Destiny vibe. It was just like, if we win the Stanley Cup, it would be like if a dog finally caught a car. It would be like, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Like how the Joker says, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do with it. But yeah.
I feel like if we even got to the Stanley Cup, it would just be surreal. Because I think that's one of the best parts of how it's been kind of just super quick flip, that we didn't have any expectations. So anything that happens, and especially a first place spot, you know, late or early March at the moment, but late in the season, we're feeling pretty good.
That's honestly a dream spot as a team. You go into the season, no expectations. Even at this point, I mean, first in the Atlantic, you still have no expectations. And you can just, you're playing on house money, basically.
No, yeah, literally, like that's what it is. Like all we want to do is make the playoffs. Everything after that, like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it would be cool to win the cup. Obviously, like, we're on a roll right now, and it looks like we are serious contenders.
Yep.
But, I mean, who really, like, we just want to make the playoffs, dude. I'm cool with the playoffs.
So we got, is it Toronto tonight? Which is
we
Tuesday
got
for
San Jose tonight.
San Jose tonight, okay.
So we got 3 straight home games. You got San
Toronto's kind of
Jose,
the next, I guess,
Washington, and then Toronto.
So, yeah, we're really excited for the rest of the Sabre season. We might have to get downtown, like,
Post
there's a day game or something.
Yeah.
Just to get on the street with it. So that's pretty cool. Flipping over to NFL, which we cannot escape, free agency mayhem. That's all I'll say. It's been crazy so far. All right, we'll start with a couple people the Bills let go of: Dane Jackson, Taron Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Curtis Samuel. Any words to them?
I have a Curtis Samuel jersey.
Do you really?
Yeah, I bought it right after we signed him. I have a Curtis Samuel.
Was there any thought behind that purchase?
It was right after Diggs left, and I was like, number one, dude. Yeah. No. He had a sick season with the Commanders that year.
He did.
He had a sick season with the Commanders. I'm pretty sure that was Sam Howell too, dude. And then I was so stoked when he was coming to Buffalo, and I like got the jersey. It's a fake jersey, but like I got off. My boy got it out of some guy's literally the back of his van. My boy got it for me. So, it is what it is.
Ron hurts a little bit just because he has that infamous play against the Ravens. A couple years back, that was cool. But he was a solid piece for us. There will be a hole at least until that is filled. So, but we got no word on Bosa or Milano yet as of yesterday. I don't know if anything has came out today yet.
Not yet, not from what I see.
I do want to talk about the Taron thing because honestly, we signed that. Didn't we sign an outside linebacker too as well recently? I can't remember what his name is, but oh my God, I can't remember. Well, okay, we trade Taron, right, for a 6. And then we just signed another nickel outside linebacker who plays exactly Taron's position. And he's not like, people are saying like he's like different like scheme-wise of a player. I haven't really looked crazy into it, and I'm also not an NFL coach, so maybe I don't know. But from stats and like looking, he's not that much like different of a player than Taron Johnson. Like the guy we just signed, and we signed him for the same amount of money, essentially. Like I think it was like $12 million. I cannot remember what this guy's name is though, for the life of me. But like it just happened. I don't really understand it. But why can I not remember? All right, maybe you guys talk more while I try to find this name.
I'm gonna say for the Bills, I'm most surprised that they cut Taylor Rapp, they cut Dane Johnson, they signed D. Alford. Is that who you're thinking of?
Maybe.
But then they traded Taron Johnson. I was kind of surprised because their secondary is fairly weak. They don't have much depth, and then they cut 3 guys that would be in their secondary, and they haven't made any moves yet outside of signing D. Alford. So maybe, I don't know if that'll be a draft priority for them or if they're planning on making moves the next couple of days.
Another cornerback, first round.
Could be.
Or
they're banking a lot.
It's seeming more and more definite defense. That's like the only way that like I see us going. I don't hate the trading out of the first round if we can get like a solid piece. You know what I mean? Or like maybe because I don't know. I don't hate just trading out of the first round, like I said. trading out of the first round. I know we need defensive pieces here, but I think if we can get more picks and if we can get something like a corner or like another safety instead of drafting one, that would do us so well. Like, we have this whole new team that with like new coaches and new everything, I really don't want rookies. I kind of want players that have been in the league a little bit. You know, I want
at least one.
I want vets. I want, we also are moving over from a Sean McDermott defense to a brand new defense, and we're bringing a lot of turnover with us. And if Matt Milano seems to be trending in a way, like, I feel like we might actually end up signing him.
I think they probably will at this point.
I think like that's the fact he hasn't been signed by anybody else is what makes me think that he's serious about signing us. And apparently we have a ton of ability, especially after this Tyler Bass move. Apparently we have a ton of ability to
Hey, what's the Tyler Bass move? I didn't see that yet.
we like redid his contract.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like he's essentially making all of his money through incentives now, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, like it's like he's making $1 million, and then but all like from his original contract, he can remake it all through incentives. So it's just, I mean, when you're hurt for a year and you're a kicker, we can't be paying you all that money. That's ridiculous.
Shout out Matt Prater. Filled in all year. He's good.
Yeah, he is
I thought
good.
he was good.
He'll probably sign somewhere, honestly. Like,
unless he doesn't retire. I mean, he is up there in age, but
yeah.
I mean, if he still wants to kick, I'm sure a team will pick him up.
That story about like how he was like a coach like last year, and he just had to like leave his team midway through to just come kick for the
Really?
Bills. Yeah,
like Phillip Rivers.
yeah, like Phil.
Yeah, so that's interesting for the Bills. The Browns, you lost Bush.
Well, we got DJ Moore.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
never
right.
even
We
talked
didn't
about
talk
DJ Moore.
Elephant in the room. We got Is he going to be our number one?
Yeah,
Number one. We got
Yeah.
our number one receiver. Everybody.
1,100 yard plus, like incoming.
Yeah.
Incoming. Like it's
Opoya incoming.
like, no. Like there's
Let's
a
go.
serious
Come on,
chance.
Hype us
Like
up in the comments.
Triple crown, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no. DJ Moore is going to be elite on this Bills offense. And people were like criticizing Bean. No, I asked for a wide receiver 1. You got me a wide receiver 1. Thank you.
It wasn't Mike Evans.
That wasn't Mike Evans. You know what, dude? I'm not going to be picky. I'm not going to sit here and cry and be like, oh my God, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, if you asked me a couple weeks ago, maybe I would have. But like, I asked for a number 1 receiver. You gave me a number 1 receiver. Thank you. Good job. Like, I don't know what else. Everyone who's saying anything else is being hypercritical, and like will never have a positive outlook on the Bills anytime. Brandon Bean will just always be the devil. And as much as I think that too, you got to give your flowers. When you ask for something and you get something, I mean, I'm not going to be mad about it.
Yeah, I don't think you can. And I feel like he has to come in and, like, I don't think they're going to bring in – there's no one left in free agency that's a better wide receiver
Exactly.
than DJ Moore. I think the only other guy would have been Mike Evans, and they didn't get him. He went to San Francisco. And you pair him with Shakir, and then I thought Terrell Shavers was really good in some spurts last year. So I think they got a decent room. The more I look at it, the more I'm kind of surprised they cut Curtis Samuel, because who else do they have at receiver other than those three?
It would be Tyrell Shavers, Khalil Shakir. I don't know, but you got to think about Kincaid and Knox, because
True.
Knox is staying
they
now.
they just restructured Dawson Knox's deal.
Knox is confirmed.
Okay, he's sticking with the new regime.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't know,
Make it through.
maybe Gabe Davis is still hanging around.
Dang, yeah, he got injured like pretty bad in the last
Yeah.
game. Right?
Oh,
I
he's
forgot about
definitely
that.
not hanging around still. I lied about that.
Dang.
But
bad.
yeah, they could be in a spot where those are your top three, and then you could try to look for some value wide receiver in the later rounds of the draft.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like, that's a thing. We also, like, we do well in the draft. Like, this makes our drafting process so much easier, because now you can just take a defensive player, like we talked about, in the first round, like, and not get criticism about it, and not be like, Bean is drafting another defensive player or whatever. I don't know. I'm super excited. This makes me ecstatic.
Are you thinking of any other moves they can make in free agency? I don't really know who's left in free agency, because I feel like everyone got scooped up yesterday. Is there anyone?
Yeah.
I actually saw an interesting one the day before it started. What would you think of the Bills signing Raquan McMillan, the man who ended your season?
I mean, go for it.
I think he's a pretty solid addition.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, go for it. I mean, I
You
don't
don't-
care. Dude, I'm not like...
You're all
dude,
about winning.
Yeah, dude, I'm
No
a
grudges.
winner, dude. Like, lie, cheat, steal. Bill Belichick had, like, the right idea. So did Tom. Like, dude, I want to win a Super
there's
Bowl.
no friends.
I don't care, dude. You could shoot me in the back, but if you're going to sign with me, I'll kiss you after. Like, I don't care. Yeah, no. All right.
Yeah. The Bills it's getting exciting, and then we got about a month and a half till the draft. So we're gonna have to do some heavy research because I'm gonna be honest, boys. Right now, I'm not too well versed in the NFL prospects, but
Lacking heavily.
we will get there.
I know a lot of names. It's just I gotta actually go and watch
Yeah.
some of their stuff.
Yeah, it's just looking through it is like such a grind.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of midterms right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the thick of it. We're going
March
through
Madness. It's like we don't got time for this, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like World Baseball Classic. We got a lot of things going on, but I'm going to get in the thick of it as well
We'll get in the
soon.
thick of
Yeah.
it. But the Browns. You guys lost a linebacker. How do you feel about that, Devin Bush?
Initially, I was pretty agitated because it's typical Browns front office. Andrew Berry. Oh, this guy's having 2 years in Cleveland, had his 2 best years of his career, and then we let him go for $10 million a year and pretty much a nothing contract. But they made up for it later in the day. They picked up Quincy Williams on a cheaper deal, actually, and I think I saw he was an All-Pro in 2023. He's been a multi-time Pro Bowler, so I think he's a good addition. I hate losing Devin Bush because I really liked him in our defense. But I think he's a good addition. And then we keep building our line with Zion Johnson.
Nice.
Signed him for like $50 million, which everyone says is an overpay. But I feel like for a premium position like O-line, you kind of have to overpay.
But he's a right tackle, right?
He's a left guard or right. He's a guard.
He's a guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
In this state of the NFL, especially for a premium position like lineman, you just have to overpay.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how you... Same thing with Titus Howard. Does he really deserve $63 million? Probably not. But when you need linemen bad enough, you got to pay up for it.
And what are you thinking about Wyatt Teller? He hasn't had any say on where he's heading yet.
He hasn't been picked up yet.
Okay.
He already wrote a whole goodbye letter to Cleveland, so I don't think he's going to come back. But hey,
Let's get him back on the Bills.
that could actually be a good spot.
Yeah, well...
Didn't the Bills just have a lineman get picked up yesterday by someone else?
But we re-signed McGovern.
I saw that.
Yeah, Connor
So
McGovern.
Anderson's just going to
We
fill in
lost
at guard.
David Edwards.
He was our left... Because it's Osiris. It's
I
Osiris,
honestly never heard
Dion,
of Edwards. But
then McGovern, Edwards. So Anderson is going to be our right guard now.
okay.
Anderson is going to be our right
So he
guard.
does. He kind of
So do you need
works his
left
way in
guard?
there.
No, because we have Osiris Torrance there still. And since we re-signed McGovern, like our lineman, that resolved our entire lineman problem that we were going to have at least.
And did any word on David Njoku?
No, he has. I kind of forgot he was a free agent
Yeah,
before you
I
said
was just
that.
searching up Browns
Yeah,
people.
He hasn't been picked up yet. If I was looking at a team that could pick, maybe Philly. I know Philly's kind of in the market for tight end.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of contract he's looking for. But yeah, I'm actually interested. As long as it's not the Falcons. Just
And then
don't-
Joko kind of had a tough season last year, but it was
did.
2 seasons ago that he really went off.
Yeah.
It was after he had that incident after
When he burned himself.
when he had that burning issue, he popped off.
Yeah.
He was playing out of his mind, but last year it was kind of not a great
Was he
year.
on the
I don't
team that
think.
went to the AFC playoffs with Baker?
Yeah.
And they lost
He was
to the
on.
Chiefs?
He was on both of our playoff teams.
Oh, okay.
And he's
He's an OG on the Browns.
yeah, he's
point.
good player. He kind of took a back seat to Fannin, and he was injured this year. But
well,
I think
Fanning's really good.
Fannin is good. But I think whatever team gets him, I think they'll be really happy with his output.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a good guy too.
And then around the league, there's a couple things to mention. Like, what would you both say are the biggest free agency pickups? We could each name a couple. and
For
just
me,
react.
I'd probably say Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs, just because
That's gnarly.
I'm not surprised. I don't know why the Seahawks don't use their franchise tag. It's literally there for your benefit. They just decide not to use it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for not wanting to pay $15 million a year for a running back, but coming off a Super Bowl MVP and you just let the guy walk,
I don't know
especially
how
to the
you
Chiefs
do
of all
that.
teams.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't know how you do that.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, you got anyone else?
Max Crosby to the Ravens. I mean, that's a
that's
trade.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I kind of have a sleeper one. I think McDuffie going to the Rams. they're going to be crazy good. That defense is going to be crazy
that was a steal.
Good. Dude, like
corner was literally their number one need this offseason, and all they did was trade their second first-round pick, not even 13. They traded 29, and they get one of the best corners in the league.
Yeah, like top three.
And then they can do whatever they want at 13 now. They don't even have to go corner.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, that defense is going to be insane with Jared Verse in the front and then Trent McDuffie in the back.
The Rams they're kind of trying to go all in. They're like, however long Stafford's got left, it can't be more than 3 seasons. What do y'all think?
I would say probably one. If they win the Super Bowl this year, he's probably retire. Done. But I would say,
and they're right in the market for a QB.
Yeah,
so.
max like 2 years left.
But honestly, like, who would, like, if you're a QB and you're kind of in a tough spot, why wouldn't you want to go to the Rams? You know what I mean? Like, once Stafford is gone, like, this maybe just seems. I mean, honestly, that would be hell.
That would be crazy.
That would be hell.
Burrow's probably out of Cincinnati at some point.
Yeah,
he's got to be.
Yeah, but if Joe Burrow, I don't want to even think. That's a nightmare, dude. Because could you imagine Sean McVay and Joe Burrow together?
Ugh.
Disgusting.
They would just if Joe Burrow stays healthy, I mean that team's probably winning 1 if not 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, 100%. But that's what I mean. Like, this Rams organization is so well run. Like, they've won 2 Super Bowls, and they were in cap hell like a couple of years ago. Yeah. They did have no draft picks a couple of years ago, and now it feels like they're in one of the best spots in the NFL, if probably not the best spot, to win another Super Bowl. Yeah. It's crazy to me. I mean, just such a well-run organization. Like, wow, it really is shocking.
Yeah, and I think after yesterday, you saw Seattle lost Kenneth Walker. They lost Kobe Bryant, who's a safety. And then they were able to re-sign Shaheed. Yeah. But Seattle feels like they might not be as good next year as they were this past year. So, I mean, the door's wide open for LA.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like, did I say the Rams won this past Super Bowl?
I don't know.
No, I think I might have said. I didn't? Okay, I don't know. I thought I might have said that. Like, absolutely. Sorry, I just needed to put that out there. I thought I completely distracted my mind.
You're good.
A team I wanted to touch on a little bit was the Raiders, who are trying to speed run a rebuild right now. They went out there. I think they had the most cap in the league, and they spent it all. They got Tyler Linderbaum, they got Jalen Naylor, they got Quay Walker, they got Nakobe Dean. They traded Crosby and got 2 first-round picks from the Ravens. I mean, they might be a solid team next year. In 1 year turnaround, they might be a borderline playoff team.
I just don't know. What do you like? You're putting so much on Mendoza, I feel like.
The one thing they haven't got is Lyman. Yeah. Other than Linderbaum, who's a center, but he might die if they don't get Lyman.
The Raiders. I have stated that I'm not the biggest fan of the Raiders, and I feel like they're a cursed organization. So I'm feeling like this is just all going to backfire, to be honest.
Oh, I think
don't see any way this works out.
I think it 100% could, but I'm thinking optimistic. I like the move. Jalen Naylor, I think, is an underrated wide receiver. Nakobe Dean was really good in Philly. Mm-hmm. Tyler Linderbaum's one of the best centers in the league. I think they're making the right steps. It's just, they're a cursed franchise, so we'll see if it actually works out.
If I was a Raiders fan, I would maybe give them like 3 to 5 more seasons, and I'm like, okay.
Give up.
This feels like it's like a last chance effort for this franchise to maybe, just have any chance of becoming what it used to be.
How much involvement do you think Tom has?
Probably not that much.
I would say, like, with coaching hires, I think he was probably a big contributor in getting Kubiak. Other than that, I would say kind of little.
You think he doesn't really touch the team? I just don't really get the point of him ever buying the team and like them just not utilizing him at all.
I don't know. I bet you he's involved with like the big decisions, like who they're going to draft number 1 overall, who they're going to hire for head coach. But when it comes to like free agents, I doubt it.
I always wonder. I always wonder about how much influence he has.
For all we know, these could be like Tom Brady's in their ear telling them all these guys.
Like that's what I wonder.
That would be interesting. I'll just rip off a couple others that I thought were pretty notable. Travis Etienne is no longer a Jag. He's on the Saints. Yeah. Isaiah Likely is going to be reunited with Harbaugh. Malik Willis to the Dolphins. This is the one that I'm like, I don't see this working.
I think that was the only spot for him, honestly.
Didn't you call this?
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I might have.
Dolphins, did you?
I'm pretty sure he called it.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure Lucas called those.
Run back
but like I said, I feel like it's the only spot for him because who else was going to get him?
No, I mean.
Who's going to pay him, like, what is he making, like $67 million over 3 years?
Yeah.
And then we saw Tua go to Atlanta.
What the left-handed mania, dude.
If there's anything with Stefanski, he loves left-handed Hawaiian quarterbacks.
Yeah, he just like, I mean, this is gonna be mania over there. Like,
I don't even think Penix is gonna be available like week 1. So Tua's gonna be starting off the rip, and maybe this is the new scenery he neneeded.
Did they release?
The best.
Oh, they cut Kirk. They cut Kirk a while ago. Okay.
I think he's like a post-June 1st cut.
Yeah. Okay. It's so funny that too is going to be on. He's actually going to look so good in that jersey, though.
They're getting new uniforms next month.
They are?
Yeah.
Bro.
Tua's going to be rocking the new uniform, new city. He's back in the South with Kevin Stefanski. Dude, you just got to believe,
man.
He's
in Georgia now, though.
Yeah, it's South. Maybe he just needs to play in the South. Doesn't matter.
He just got to be in the South. Did you know that he was naturally a righty?
Yeah, I think I heard you saying that yesterday.
I didn't say that.
Someone was
up.
saying it yesterday.
Somebody was saying that. Like, that. We heard that in class yesterday from somebody. Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. If that's actually true, that's why he should just start next season. Just come out throwing right-handed, throw everyone off.
We were talking about that. You could have like different times you could throw right, and then other plays throw left. That'd be awesome.
That would be sick.
One more name I wanted to say: Jalen Phillips. He didn't last too long in Philly.
No,
he's already shipped off to Carolina. So a lot of stuff went down in the NFL, and I last season I honestly didn't pay attention to free agency at all. I didn't have like a podcast to talk about, and I was like, when I turned on the first game of this NFL season, I was like, it was kind of fun because like, okay, Josh Jacobs is a Packer, and like I didn't know all these things, and it was cool, but a little more tapped in this season, which is cool. But any final thoughts on what has been a crazy last couple of NFL days?
The best part about that is it all happens now, so you forget about it. Yeah. So you think everyone's on the same team, and then when it comes around, you're like, oh, Max Crosby's a Raven?
Yeah.
Yo,
even like DJ Moore's first touchdown is going to be like, holy.
Yeah, no. Wait, when did DJ Moore get signed again? Yeah. Maybe Max Crosby, we talk a little bit about that. What do we think about this Ravens defense?
They badly needed anyone on that front line.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's going to help a ton. Giving up a first this year and next year is a little...
You're banking a lot. You're
banking a lot, but I think they're in win-now mode. As long as you have... Same with the Bills.
Yeah.
If you have Josh Allen, you're in win-now mode. Lamar Jackson, you're in win-now mode. So I think you got to make moves like that.
I think any Bills fan that kind of criticizes this, you were willing to do way more for Myles Garrett last year, which I realized Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year, whatever. Yeah. But we were... Like, people were saying, like, we also would have had to pay him $400 million. Like, the Ravens are getting Max Crosby for like $30 million, I think, which is pretty reasonable.
Let me see
like,
if they show his contract.
They only pay him, I know for a fact, Raiders are picking up someone's contract, so they're only paying Max Crosby like $7 million this year, and then they're paying him like 27.5, 28.5, something like that. So it's like, while it is like a lot of money, like to us, like for an edge, bro, like that's nothing.
Yeah, I feel like it's fairly cheap, especially for one of the premier edges in the league.
So really, like cap wise, the Ravens, like, well, they're still probably going to be in somewhat of trouble because every good team in the NFL always is. It's not going to be because they're paying Max Crosby too much money. That's going to be it for sure.
No.
So honestly, I kind of like this move for them.
Yeah.
They're going to be wicked great defense.
I hate it personally because now we got to play them twice a year.
I
but
mean, that's going to be brutal.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good pickup. Do you know if there was any other teams that were like eyeing up Crosby at all?
We were, I think.
Bills?
Were you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were in the talks.
I think Dallas was, maybe Seattle was looking for him. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure Dallas had an offer in for him, and they went with Baltimore's offer.
Yeah. I think it's just good for him to get a fresh start because he is obviously his greatness kind of gets suppressed by the Raiders organization.
Yeah.
So it'll be exciting to see what he does next season. Quick side note before we hop into the next segment. We went live again, but it didn't go live for some reason. So we will have the link to that video soon if anybody is interested in that. Maybe the next podcast we'll put it in the description or something. But the tournament, like we had mentioned, is coming up very quick. Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and Florida are red hot right now with the first seeds. I think right now it's kind of just a waiting game. I mean, there's not much we can talk about or do besides just see how this plays out.
Yeah, even with the conference tournaments this week, I mean, most of like ACC, SEC, Big Ten haven't started yet, so we don't have much to talk about, but we'll have plenty next week.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. This is one of the most fun sport weekends of all time, watching all this college basketball.
Yep.
It's like the perfect prelim to March Madness. So it's a good time. Just like flipping it on is perfect. It's just chaotic right now with so many different sports. Like I thought we were going to get out of football and it was going to be like, okay, we finally get to chill. But now I feel like I'm watching more sports than ever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Sunday the 68 teams are selected, and we will be here on Tuesday for the double-digit 10-episode bracketology special. So that's going to be fun.
I already know my champion.
Okay. I'm not really going to look into it until I have the bracket in front of my face. I can, like,
might be a little biased, but
Michigan.
If you've been watching the podcast,
hey, they're a 1 seed, okay?
Champion, so.
It's a realistic pick.
I got them losing in the first round.
That's man.
But we're going to flip to UFC real quick. UFC 326 took place last weekend. The BMF title was up for grabs in what was a semi-disappointing fight. And I think my main takeaway from this fight is it is two big names out of their prime. But what do you think of these fights?
I have a hot take. I said this to my friend who I watch UFC with a lot. Have you played the UFC video games?
Yeah.
You know how they have the stand and bang mode?
Yep.
I think solely for BMF title fights, it should be stand and bang. That's the whole point of BMF. Especially when, when you look at it, Charles Oliveira, I don't think it's a bad game plan. It's boring, 100%. And I don't have to like it, but it's a smart game plan. But it's a BMF title fight. Mm-hmm. I feel like sitting on, going to the ground and just hugging him for 5 rounds. I mean, I feel like we need more from a BMF title fight.
Yeah, that was a tough watch. Thankfully, Drew Dober and Gregory RoboCop Rodriguez brought some knockouts for us to start the card, which were fun. But overall, I mean,
it was not good.
It's just been tough to be a UFC fan. We have a glimmer of hope though. The UFC White House.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Didn't it come out? I saw that.
Yeah.
So let it rip.
Want me to name them off?
Yep. Who do we got?
We got Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Forewarning, I have no idea who Steve Garcia is. I just heard of him literally when they announced his card.
I probably wouldn't know him if I saw him. Yeah.
Then we got Bo Nickel versus, I think it's Kyle Dawkins.
Yep.
Rufy versus Michael Chandler. Sean O'Malley versus Zahabi. Alex Pereira going up to heavyweight. Fight for the interim heavyweight title against Cyril Gane. And then in the main event, Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje for the lightweight title, which I think is easily the best fight on that card, 100%.
Yeah. And I need to do some research, but I feel like Cyril Gane has to be the fighter who has fought in the most interim championship fights in UFC history. This has to be like his 3rd or 4th one, if I'm not mistaken.
And even if he shouldn't, after the Ngannou fight and how he looked against Ngannou and Jones, he shouldn't even sniff a title fight.
I think this is his 4th.
This is his,
Or wait, no, I don't know.
I don't know if it's just interim.
Derek Lewis for interim. I think that might be his first championship fight.
Yeah, because I think he fought that going into the Ngannou fight.
Yeah.
And then he fought John Jones, and then he fought Tom Aspinall. I mean, this dude gets title shot after title shot. And, I mean,
he's getting another one.
Another one. But card overall, from my perspective, I think it's maybe a little bit disappointing, but I don't think if this wasn't at the White House, if you just look at this as a card by itself, I think it's a great card. But as a White House card, I think it's the tiniest bit disappointing.
I mean, 3 out of 6 of these are really enticing to me. I like the Rufy versus Chandler fight because Rufy recently kind of, lost his momentum, but this is a great fight to get it back. Zahabi is, for anyone who doesn't know, he is good. He's a little bit older, but he is good, and he's going to pose a nice challenge for O'Malley. Bo Nickel versus Dawkins, I think Bo Nickel, it's a case of just inactivity that is kind of his kryptonite. But
supposedly, he went on Ariel Helwani's show and said he was supposed to fight Colby Covington, but Covington backed out, which I would, I don't know if I actually believe it, but I definitely think it's possible.
I used to watch Bo Nickel wrestle in college at Penn State. Sweet, dude. He was always the best.
Yeah.
That's my UFC commentary.
Sunday, June 14th. School is out, but
on a Sunday,
we might have to pull up to your crib to watch this.
Yeah.
Hey.
We have to take a little road trip.
Why not?
To Rowdy.
Why not?
East, I guess. So that's going to be fun. But like we said, UFC, man, they need – I don't know what they need.
They just need just a shot
the next generation is just kind of loading. So.
Yeah.
But
is O'Malley still good, or is he kind of washed?
Yeah.
He's good.
he lost 2 fights to Marab for the title, but like Marab's literally like a freak.
Yeah, he's the best.
But then he came back and who did he beat? He beat Song Yadong in his last
by
fight.
decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, UFC. We'll always keep everybody in the loop on that. But our boy Tyler Reddick finished 8th place at the Straight Talk Wireless 500 this past weekend. Couldn't pull off 4 straight.
Damn.
You guys brought it up like before the podcast, and I was like, "No way, he won again." Yeah.
I'm gonna make a statement here. I did watch this. I think that is what.
Ah.
I'm kidding. I had to check up on him, and unfortunately, he couldn't make it 4 straight. But always fun.
What is NASCAR on?
I think Prime, maybe.
Prime.
I saw my uncle watching it on Prime once.
Are we fair to say we're a JJ Reddick podcast? Not JJ Reddick.
Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick
We are a
podcast.
Tyler Reddick fan club.
Yeah.
Basically, when we talk NASCAR, we got to bring up Tyler Reddick.
Every time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been a pretty light week in terms of like. Oh, we didn't even talk about the baseball yet. We gotta get into that
World
right
Baseball
now.
Classic.
So the last day for pool play is tomorrow, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
And
I don't really
what
know.
What happened with the USA-Mexico game last night?
It was actually a really good game. I couldn't catch all of it because I was working for a lot of it, but we ended up winning 5-3, and
Nice.
it was a good one. Aaron Judge hit a home run, unfortunately. It was just a back and forth game. Like the Mexico America, it is very similar to the Canada America rivalry, just for like different sports. Like I feel like, especially for baseball and like soccer, Mexico really loves those sports like a lot more. Kind of like how Canada loves like hockey and lacrosse.
Yeah.
So this was like, I think a lot of people, especially probably because we're like closer to Canada, don't care as much about this. But like this is a huge rivalry. This is like a big rivalry, like the Mexico-America baseball rivalry.
Yeah, after the game in the press conference, Mexico's manager literally said he wants to play USA more than anything else in the world right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I get that, understandably.
And do you know how the point system works? Because I saw Australia hit, I think Bazana hit a RBI single, and they were down 6-1. It went to 6-2. They lost their minds because I think if they lost by 4, however the point system works, they would have gotten to the quarterfinals.
I don't know. I haven't looked at. I just assumed it was a regular differential where it was.
It might be that.
Where it's just like points, like how they do it in like the World Cup, essentially. Maybe I haven't been keeping up with the scores and stuff. Just really who's been winning. My boys, Dominican Republic, making some. They're actually gonna win it.
Japan though.
They have 24 runs in 16 innings.
Japan just won 9-0 though.
Who cares?
That might be the final. Japan and Dominican Republic.
Dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly don't care about the United States. Like it's
I
cool
don't
or
either.
whatever. Like
It just feels like the players just like
they don't care. They don't care.
You know what I don't get? Bryce Harper was like losing his mind. It's like, we want to play in the Olympics. Why don't you want the World Baseball Classic? You are the center. This is your event.
Dude.
Why do you want to be an afterthought in the Olympics?
Literally, absolutely. I could not agree more, dude. Like, this is 10 times more special than the Olympics ever will be, dude, because it's standalone. That's like, imagine saying, who would ever say that about the World Cup? Who would ever say that about the World Cup? Like, I want to play for the Olympics. Yeah. No thanks, bud.
So yeah, that's gonna be exciting to see like the actual, truly meaningful games out of this.
Yeah. When do the quarterfinals and stuff like that start? Is that
Does tournament
Thursday
maybe Thursday?
Or they might
Friday.
give 'em a break. Okay.
Friday.
So that means next podcast we're gonna have a lot of results.
So the
can't
two
wait.
teams.
Is this single elimination?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the two teams that have clinched so far, who I think have played all their games, is Japan and Korea.
Yeah.
Korea plays on Friday, and then Japan plays on Saturday.
And then
Japan's my pick. I think Japan's going back to back.
Nah, dude. Nah.
Yeah, DR.
DR all the way. Just watching the Dominicans play, electric. They love it. They love it. They love the sport of baseball. Honestly, so many of the South American teams, they love the sport of baseball.
Dude, and think about it. They don't even have their best player from the country. They don't even have Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
I knew that would get you.
Dude, you almost do. Like, I was literally this close to saying it, and then I realized how great Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is.
No, but that team, Vlad is good.
looking.
I saw Tatis at a Grand Slam yesterday.
Yeah.
That team is good.
Nope, they're gross. But yeah, also just No, never mind. I'm not going to bring up this topic.
So yes, we're gonna be playing the imposter game. If nobody knows what the imposter game is, we each see we see either a topic or one of us is gonna say that we're the imposter, and it gives us a hint, and we're gonna use that hint to throw people off. So what the point of this is to say a word that represents the word we were given.
All right, should I exit the game?
You could just click it, and I'll just take my phone.
Okay, all right. I figured out. All right.
So everyone has their assignments, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'll start. Give me bubble.
What was it?
Bubble.
Yep. Yeah.
I think I'm already got.
Yeah. Nah. I know exactly. All right, you think?
I don't even know what to say.
You say you're the imposter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was chewing gum.
What was it? What was it?
It was
For the
chewing
future,
gum.
It will like where it says hint. That's like it kind of gives you something to start with.
Yeah, it said sugar.
Yeah,
So
just
say
that's
the
what
word
you should
sugar.
say. That's what you should say.
That's what. Okay, I got it now.
It's okay.
All right, restart.
We'll play a couple rounds.
Yeah, we got to play a couple rounds. All right, listen, it was our first time.
See, if this was a sports one, bro, this would be easy.
Okay.
I'm ready to cook on this. This is such a fun game. I see this stuff all the
I
time.
know. I love these.
All right.
All right, we good?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let me just go back to my. Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me tap.
Technology.
Addiction.
Screenshot.
App.
Camera.
Case.
Broken.
Charger.
All right, that's it. 3 rounds. Okay. This one's tough though.
I don't know.
I love you think it's him.
I do too.
I think it's him.
I think it's you because you're
What?
calling me out right now.
We did say it first, and then maybe he already knew the trend.
Well, I mean, how do we control that? Like, I was going third no matter
Technology
what.
is a little bit vague to start off rip too.
True. Very true.
Vote me. You think I'm imposter back to back?
Well, maybe. I don't know. You see,
All right.
now this is one of those. I don't trust either of you now.
I think, I don't know.
We'll just each point in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it was
Let's
me.
go.
What was
right.
it? Phone?
Smartphone.
Smartphone?
All right, we'll do one more round. Call it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Give me motivation.
Every day.
Early.
Breakfast.
Machine.
Heavy.
Lift.
Matt.
Dreading.
All right, that's it.
All right.
I think we know what it is.
Who? Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
him. It's definitely Matt.
You got me. I was the imposter. What was it?
Jim.
It was Jim.
You had
Jim.
really good guesses though.
Well, motivation they gave me, and then I said breakfast.
Yeah.
Which kind of works. But drop a like if anybody wants more imposter. Maybe we'll do some shorts.
Yeah,
Some people
absolutely.
actually
It just
see
seems fun.
We'll have to try to do a sports one too.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
players
I'll
or
see if there's a
something.
sports-specific app.
Yeah.
But episode 9, guys, we made it through the single digits of this podcast.
No.
Appreciate you both. It has been a fun ride so far.
We
We
appreciate you, Matt. You edit these videos.
Yeah, Matt does
we
a
use
lot.
his camera, his
Yeah.
mics.
I love this, and I love you guys, and we are out here killing it. That's all I know. So
Absolutely.
Bracketology next week.
Bracketology
We might be
next
bringing
week.
some people in. You think? Say their brackets.
if anybody wants to, yeah.
No. We're gonna open it
we're
up
gonna bring
to.
out at least I'm gonna bring at least 20 brackets.
Whew. That should be a good time. Maybe a little bit longer of
Probably
an
won't need
episode.
them all, but that's okay.
Should be the same champion every single one too. You know.
So yes, everybody, thank you.
Houston.
We will see everybody in episode 10.
Go Jays. Go Birds. Go Bills.
Go blue.
Peace.